These things absolutely all over the place. Sorry, period. Starting the stream momentarily. Hi, everybody, and welcome to peaceful, bucolic Pheasant Creek in Sugar Land, Texas. I'm Roger Smith, and this is VypeFortBend.com, kicking off the 2022-2023 school year. We're going to be bringing you over 100 broadcasted high school sporting events, and this first one is the Austin Bulldogs girls hosting the Kempner Cougars in volleyball. Kempner has a new coach. There's a new district alignment that affects both schools. And so it's all very exciting. Austin coming in with a record in 5-4, and we'll talk with their head coach, Kristen Goodman, as we start you on the Countdown to First Serve show. Tuesday night volleyball presented by the Volleyball School is brought to you this evening by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all. Unbeatable internet made to do anything so you can do anything. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations. You can get the best prices on tires and anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. All 4 locations open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Next Level Urgent Care with 28 locations in Greater Houston, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Longmeadow, Greatwood, and they got 4 of them in Katy. From hour to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen is on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. You'll feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. And speaking of family, we've also got Archer Kia as a sponsor this year. Glad to have them along. By the Needville Insurance Agency. Call them at 979-793-7411 or go to needvilleinsurance.com. And, of course, we're brought to you by the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy. And coming soon to Aliana. It's coming soon to Aliana. That's on West Belford. It's tucked in between Kempner, Austin, Travis, and Foster High Schools. So we will be back with you in just a moment, and we will visit with Domingo Martinez, who is the head man, one of the directors over there at the Volleyball School. And we'll be right back right after this.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3198.
Welcome to the 2022 VypeFortBend.com football preview show. We'll lead off with the Austin Bulldogs, and we'll... This is the Countdown to First Serve show on VypeFortBend.com. We're so glad you're with us. And we are your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports. And volleyball is every Tuesday night from basically now until, I don't know, the playoffs begin in November. And then hopefully we'll be following one of our teams all the way until the weekend before Thanksgiving. playing for a state championship. We get to do that thanks to the great support of the Volleyball School. Our new partner, Domingo Martinez, is one of the directors. Tell us about the Volleyball School and how you got started with it.
Thank you for having us. So the Volleyball School started about 5 years ago. Our goal in the community is to help girls learn their sport and compete either at the school level or the club level.
You know, they have so many fine high school programs here. You know, they're the ones that we broadcast all the time that have gone to Garland and competed for state championships. But I know that you don't want to make this only for those who are going to be playing for some SEC university or something in the near future, because there's a lot of opportunities to not only enjoy volleyball, but maybe play on your varsity team at your high school and perhaps get a college scholarship opportunity. So what's the overall philosophy on where you want to help girls go in the game?
Yeah, so we provide the starting point for girls looking to enter volleyball. So we provide at the beginner level, we teach them the right fundamentals, the right technique to be able to play at the next level, whether that's in middle school, high school, or club.
One thing that I have noticed when I visit the volleyball school is the energy of your coaching staff. It looks like all of them have played in very high quality competition and developed that competitive edge, and some of the things that make your staff fantastic. How would you describe them?
Yes. So we always say that at the volleyball school our classes are built with science and deliverable passion, right? So every athlete training at the volleyball school has played at the collegiate level, and they're in it because they love it, right? And so if you're working at one of our schools, it's because you want to give back to the community, you want to pass the torch now that you're no longer playing, and you want to help kids, fall in love with the sport.
All right, so as we look forward to a season where people are being reminded that they can come to the volleyball school to help develop their game, no matter whether, I guess a girl could still be in elementary school, or if she's moved up into middle school and high school, anytime that they want to make an improvement in their game beyond what they get in their on-campus coaching, give the information where people can contact the volleyball school.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a starting point, if you're looking for classes for your girl or your boy, you can visit us at thevolleyballschool.com or call us at 832-736-3191.
That's right, 832-736-3191. And for those of you in Fort Bend County who might be saying, well, the Katy location on Franz Road, it's not perfect for me. It's a little bit too far from my home. Well, no worries, because we've got this new one that is soon to be open in Aliana on West Belfort. And if you make a triangle, the Travis High School campus, Austin High School, and Kempner High School, it's right there, convenient if a girl plays or will play soon at Bush, as well as Foster. So it's going to be a great location.
Yes, we're excited for the Aliana location. The community is excited, and we will be offering the same schedule as in our Katy location, and we'll have classes there Monday through Saturday.
All right, Domingo, it's great to visit with you, and we'll be visiting with you again. We want to celebrate with you when the Aliana location opens, and you're going to be with us throughout the year. And man, I hope we are broadcasting on the Saturday before Thanksgiving, because that means that at least one of the teams that we love and follow all the time has made it to that final step and hopefully can bring home a state championship. What if we get two? That would be good too.
Yes, we're excited to be collaborating with you guys, partnering, and we look forward to a great year.
All right, we'll be back on the Countdown to First Serve show. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3190.
Welcome back to the Countdown to First Serve show. This is Tuesday Night Volleyball presented by the Volleyball School. And it's time to talk to Kristen Goodman, whose team is, I guess you've already had a match or two already, right? Can you tell us how the ones have gone before this one against Kempner tonight?
Well, so we're actually 5-4. We've already had 9 matches this first 5 days of the season. We won a big one against Bel Air at home last week, and we went 4-4 this weekend in a super tough Katy tournament. So lots of good things and lots of stuff that we need to work on. But overall, I'm very impressed with how we handled difficult situations, and I'm excited to start another week of competitive play.
I know you have to pay attention to what your team does inside the lines. You can't really concern yourself too much with the opposition, but that said, District 26A is a little bit bigger and slightly different with Hightower after an outstanding season last year is joining 26A. How do you see the overall district race?
Yeah, so I like to think of it as, for our district, every night is a playoff game. We have some competitive teams like Ridgepoint and George Ranch who always push us, but for everyone else, it's almost like a more mental game. When we play Travis, when we play Dulles, you know, the local teams that we always end up with a 5-set battle each time. It's really up in the air. I'm just hoping to see us play in November in that postseason.
You know, if some coaches really don't care too much about rivalries in history and stuff like that, and others do. But there was a time when Kempner-Austin was one of the hottest rivalries. You're not in the same classification now, but what does it mean when you're playing Kempner, the team that lives about, 10 minutes over there?
Yeah, I definitely feel that the girls, it is still a rivalry, even though we're not in the same district anymore. And it always feels good to host them. Hopefully we end up on top tonight. Last year it was a really tough 5-set match that we came out on, the bad side of. But it is definitely just, we play for the name across our chest. These girls have a lot of, school pride. So even though it's not a real rivalry in district, it still is, around this community. So hopefully we come out tonight to compete.
We're with Kristen Goodman of Austin. And now before we let you go, who are the players on your squad that really have to be productive and perform well each game for you to get a win?
Yeah, so we have a really good problem to have and have a ton of talent this year that we're really proud of. Adele Murray's our junior coming back from a big injury that missed the entire sophomore season. She was a first-team All-District as a freshman 2 years ago. Carly Banks is one of our senior go-to girls. And then our setter, Kyla Paulino, is making waves in Vype right now. But every single kid on our team has a role, and I can't wait to see what we do this year.
I can't either, and I'm so happy to be part of these broadcasts again. I mean, this is the first one, and we'll only do, I don't know, about 140, 150 something games and matches. By the way, I misspoke when I said game. It's a match.
It's a match.
It's volleyball.
Yes.
So thanks for being with us, Coach Goodman. You're not related to John Goodman, are you?
No, I wish.
I mean, it would be okay if you could. I really liked it when he was the voice of Pacha in The Emperor's New Groove.
New Groove, yes, love that movie in my household.
But we digress. So let's get this thing started.
All right, let's go. Thank you.
VypePortBend.com. That is Kristen Goodman.
Right,
I'm Roger Smith. I'm your host. And we'll be right back and get this one underway from the peaceful, bucolic Pheasant Creek.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-30.
We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
We're back inside the gym at Austin High School. Peaceful, bucolic Pheasant Creek in Sugar Land, Texas. Both teams taking their warm-up serves. Kempner at the far end, serving in the direction of our broadcast table. And then you got the Austin Bulldog girls in their home white jerseys. They are going to be at, I guess this would be the west end of the floor inside the gym at Austin High School. One of the things I wanted to bring you on the Countdown to First Serve show was a visit with Jennifer Lee. She's the new head coach of the Kempner volleyball program, and I was not able to do that, and it's simply because they're a little short-handed at Kempner. So in her first opportunity to be a head coach in high school, she also is having to coach the freshman players. They're needing another coach over at Kempner so that they could let her just concentrate more on the varsity. But what Coach Lee wanted to say was that she was very proud of her freshmen tonight in their sub-varsity match against Austin. And she was talking so fast and the gym was so loud, frankly, I don't even know what she said. But I do know this. She has learned a lot of things. She has worked very hard for an opportunity to be a head coach, and I think she's going to be great. She most recently served under Lauren Bailey as the assistant coach at Ridgepoint, so she knows what it takes to get to the state semifinals in Garland every year. By the way, I'm planning on being there. I just hope that one of our Fort Bend teams will join me when we do that. I'm hoping that we will get good PA sound here inside the gym at Austin, and so we will be able to let you hear what it sounds like as they introduce the players. And I think they're also going to play the Star Spangled Banner. You know, this is great. It is August the 16th, and the gym is absolutely packed. And we love doing Tuesday night volleyball, and the main reason is because, well, you know, these students have a lot of spirit. And by the way, let's go to the public address announcer right now.
As always, free to listen live or listen later on VypeSportBid.com. Vype broadcast is brought to you by Xfinity, First Tire Auto, Archer Volkswagen, and Archer Kia, Next Level Urban Care, and the Needed Will Insurance Agency. Next Tuesday night, Sponsor hosting Britain on VypeSportBid.com. Good evening and welcome to Austin High School. For tonight's contest between the visiting Cougars of Kempner High School and your Lady Bulldogs, please wish the athletes for both schools good luck. And we encourage all spectators at tonight's game to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is always expected at Austin High School. Now for the lineup for the visiting Cougars. Sophia Legain, Layla Green, Sophia Evans, Charlene Jimenez, Aaliyah Ochoa, Mia Clark, Elizabeth Hornquist, Lauren Chandler, Ruth Ochoa, Samantha Shuri, Samari Harvey, Brenna Kosler, Mackenzie Bond. Your Cougars are assisted by Artenza Juarez Santiago and Jennifer Lee, and your head coach, Jennifer Lee.
There you go, Jennifer Lee, assisted by Jennifer Lee. She's just got to do everything. By the way, that is Christopher O'Ward, the boys' head basketball coach, who is doing the announcing.
Tanya Temple, Zoe Foster,
We'll be back with the first serve right after this on VypeFortBend.com.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
They've made the introductions of the starting lineups. Teams are walking alongside the net in the center of the court and giving each other low fives, and we are ready to get this one underway. It's not a district match, but it's one of those matches that Kempner really needs to do well and establish themselves, and I think Austin has to be the favorite tonight because they are in Class 6A. Kempner is a 5A team, and I think Kempner has quite a few newer players that are part of their squad that they're, at this point, we would say are unproven. And over on the Austin side, they certainly have the height advantage. So for Kempner, the players are Sophia Ilagan, Layla Green, Sophia Evans, Charlize Jimenez, Aaliyah Ochoa, Mia Clark, Elizabeth Holmquist, Lauren Chandler, Ruth Ocelli, Samantha Scher, Samari Harvey, Brenna Kassler, and Mackenzie Vaughn. And for Austin, Gabby Kennedy, Abigail Varghese, Isabella Fernandez, Betania Teckel, Zoe Foster, Kyla Paulino, Darby Moore, Bailey Blackburn, Bailey Harris, I better hurry, Jasmine Mumphrey, Carly Banks, Sahasra Vodothella, and we are just about underway. I had 3 more to go, and I didn't have to bail like that. Miriam Uzodinma, Adele Murray, whom you heard Coach Goodman talk about in our Countdown to First Serve show, and Ellie Pringle. Roger Smith alongside Merle Bertrand, and we want to give a big shout out to Suna Venkat inside the mothership. She was doing a lot before the broadcast to make sure everything was right, and what was wrong was I had it hooked up a little incorrectly. So we are now underway. Austin's Darby Moore serves, and a big, strong block on the Austin side, but it goes off Austin fingertips and out of bounds, and the first point goes to Kempner. Mia Clark immediately checks out, and Charlize Jimenez comes in. And it'll be Charlize serving from the far side. Right-hander with a little bit of side spin on it. Gets it over, and Austin sets it up. And they're unable to wail away on it as Bailey Harris gets it over. Now a quick set, but Austin is there to respond. And Kempner with a great block and a point at the net. The Cougars now lead it by a score of 2-0. Making the play there was Ruth Ocelli. So Austin overall has the better height, but Ruth Ocelli, I think, is as tall as anyone that Austin has on their squad. Kempner got it over. What a miracle shot by Ocelli, and now Austin going to work. And it's a double hit on the Austin side, and Kempner now leads it by a score of 3-0. Glad you're with us and hope you'll be with us next week. We'll have Fulshire hosting Brenham on Tuesday Night Volleyball. Big swing by the left-hander Bailey Harris, and she hits it into the net, and it lands on the Austin side, so Kempner is off to a very fast start, 4-0, and this is best of 5 sets in this non-district varsity match. Here's the serve by Jimenez, who has quite a roll going, but that serve is long, and the point goes to the Austin Bulldogs. They'll get to serve, trailing 4-1 in this first game. Here's the serve by Carly Banks. Kempner all over the floor, trying to dig that out and send it back over. And there's a quick little wrist shot by Ellie Pringle of Austin. But it ends up being a Kempner point because of a great dig over there on the Kempner side. It was Sophia Evans who kept that one alive. And now from the center of the court, serving for the first time, Brenna Kassler of the Cougars, right-hander. Top spin, hits the top of the net, crawls over, a nice bounce in favor of Kempner, and they lead it now 6-1 in game one. Kassler, double dribbling the ball, now lets it go. Just clears the net. Austin digs it out, and a back set over there to Bailey Harris, and she swings away, and it's out. 7-1 Kempner, and a timeout taken by the Lady Bulldogs. Kristen Goodman, their head coach, wants to talk it over. We'll step aside and be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Coming out of the timeout, the Lady Bulldogs get the first point, and they're back within 7-2 in this first game. We want to thank Next Level Urgent Care for their great support, sponsoring our broadcasts all year long. And during football season, our football games will have the Next Level Urgent Care halftime show. And I promise for every single football halftime we have, you're going to be glad if you stick around. We've got interesting guests. We've been collecting them throughout the summer. Austin with yet another point. 2 straight coming out of the timeout, and they trail 7-3. Now serving is Ellie Pringle. She serves it deep. Kempner's going to get the big swing from Ruth Ocelli, and she goes to the corner, and it's right on target. Beautiful cross-court shot, and she hit it about as deep as you can without hitting it out. And Kempner now has an 8-3 lead. Now they bring in Layla Green to serve. Short right-hander, and it crawls over the net again. And there's a violation on Kempner. I think one of their players touched the net. And so it is Austin with its 4th point of this first game. They're within 8-4. And now they will serve again. Kyla Paulino from the middle of the floor. Sophia Ilagan digs it out wearing the pink libero jersey. Now the big swing by Ocelli. She hits it long. And Austin is within 3 now. It is 8-5. Here is Paulino serving again, deep to the middle. Ilagan digs it out. And Kempner just has to set it over. They weren't able to get the swing back, but they do get it the point. They do get the point. Right, I'm waiting for someone to turn around so I can make proper identification. Lauren Chandler right in the middle of the defensive blockade. And a big swing by Austin, but it didn't work out for them, and now it's 9-5 Kempner. Ocelli digs it. She's going to set it cross court, and it is Mia Clark who gets it down. Another point for the Cougars, and they've scored 2 straight, and they lead it 10-5. They are the road team tonight. Ocelli serving. Right-hander jumps as she serves. Lots of top spin, but now Austin going to return it. And it is Adele Murray who hits it deep, and it is long. Kempner benefiting from the unforced error, and it's 11-5. The Cougars on top. Taking her time back there is Ocelli. 11-5 the score. Serve in the air with circular spin, clockwise. Now a swing by Adele Murray, but Kempner is able to bring it back on defense, and Ocelli hammers away, and it bounces off the hands of Paulino and out of bounds. A point for the Kempner Cougars. They lead at 12-5, and that is their biggest lead of this first game. Ocelli tips the top of the net, gets it over. Austin trying to return. Swing down the line by Jasmine Mumphrey. And it's no good. It was wide or long or both, and it's 13-5 Kempner. And we'll take a break, but stick right here to tell you that Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball, and they support you whenever you're hurting. You're here for the community, open 7 days a week from 9 till 9 for you and your family at 28 Greater Houston locations of Next Level Urgent Care, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, and they've got 4 locations in Katy alone. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUCAPP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. The teams are back on the floor. Ocelli serving. Kempner leading by 8, 13-5. Now bumping it up is Gabby Kennedy of Austin. It's over on the Kempner side. Now they go on the attack, and Ocelli has to set it over. There's the big swing by Darby Moore, but can't get it down for Austin. Now it's back on the Bulldog side. Paulino setting it up, and deep to the middle, and a score by Ellie Pringle. I'm trying to figure out some of the cheers. It's been a while since I've heard some of those creative volleyball cheers, and I guess pretty much all of them are. So that point went to the Dogs. They're down 13-6, and we have a whistle, and the point goes to the Bulldogs because one of the Kempner players touched the net or touched the red and white antenna that signifies the outer boundary on the sideline. Unfortunately for Austin, Adele Murray served into the net. It's now 14-7. A very plausible football score, but Austin and Kempner are not going to play each other in football, just in case you were wondering. Here's the serve by Sophie Ilagan. And there's a big swing. Jasmine Mumphrey making her presence felt with authority with a cross-court spike from the offensive right to the offensive left. 14-8. Coming to the bench for a quick break is Zoe Foster. Right in front of us, Gabby Kennedy is going to serve. She's wearing the black libero jersey. Her teammates all wearing white jerseys. Now Kempner on the attack. Mia Clark, cross-court, dug out nicely by Kennedy. Austin has an opportunity, and they block at the net and get the point. The Bulldogs coming back now. They were down by a score of 13-6, and now it is 14-9. So 3 of the last 4 points have gone to the Lady Bulldogs. Serving again is Kennedy. Serves it deep to the middle. Now a two-handed set over the net by Mumphrey. Kempner has it on their side. Ocelli swings but can't swing big. And now there's a cross court and a winner by Austin as Carly Banks hammers it home. Went off the forearms of Layla Green and into the stands. 14-10. It's like the Bulldogs got a field goal. They were down by a touchdown. Now they're only down by 4. It is 14-10. And Kempner mishandles the serve. It's a 3-point game, 14-11, and Jennifer Lee head coach of the Kempner Cougars, wants a timeout. We'll take it with him and be back. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, Office Max, and OfficeDepot.com.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land. They take care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week, and we will all the way through May and maybe even into June. Depends on how long our best baseball team lasts. All right, Kempner trying to get some strategy to stop this Austin rally. They've gotten within 14-11, and this is the longest point of the match. It is Gabby Kennedy setting it up for her taller teammates, and a nice cross-court Ilagan with a beautiful save. Kempner has an opportunity, but they just have to set it over. That's all they can do. And now a skirmish, I should say, at the net. 4 hits on the Austin side. And as a result, Kempner does get the first point coming out of that break. So they're at 15-11. You play to 25 points in the first 4 games. And if you need a 5th game, then you only go to 15. And swinging and hitting it wide is Carly Banks of Austin. Another point to Kempner. And the Cougars lead it by a score of 16-11. Jennifer Lee, their new head coach, has been an awesome ace assistant for a long, long time, and now she gets to be a head coach. Now it is Sophia Evans serving for Kempner. Austin on the attack. A little tap over by Adele Murray, but Kempner handles it. Now a big swing by Mia Clark, and now Kempner will reset as it was blocked back to their side. Now it's a nice set over her head by Gabby Kennedy, and it's a point to Kempner because of a foul on, actually the ball just hit wide by Austin. They were going down the left sideline. Carly Banks with the attempt, but now the Dogs are down 17-11. From the middle, it's Sophia Evans serving for Kempner. Now a big swing and a beautiful block. Jasmine Mumphrey denied at the net. Great defense by Brenna Kassler. And it's 18-11 Kempner. And off of that block, the ball rebounded and rolled all the way to the wall down here at our end. So they take a few seconds to get it back down there. Kind of setting up a screen for Sophia Evans. And a lot of air under that serve. And now Austin will try to return. It is Carly Banks with a big swing, but Kempner is able to respond on defense. Mia Clark blocked at the net. Now it's on the Austin side, and the point goes to the Austin Bulldogs as there was a lift on the Kempner side. Basically, instead of striking the ball, lifting the ball. That's what the Cougars were doing. Now Darby Moore will serve for Austin. She keeps her feet on the floor as she lets it go. Ocelli digs it out. Now they're going to send it back to Ocelli after the set. It's handled by the Austin defense. Carly Banks going big, deep, but Kempner digs it out on defense. And now a little miss hit by Lauren Chandler, but it stays in bounds. Now Ocelli digs it. Now they're going to set it back over there to Mia Clark. She's blocked at the net, and the winner by Austin on defense. Bailey Harris was there to block it down. And the Bulldog is looking right at me. The Bulldog is having a lot of fun. Did anyone let him out? All right, now it is 18-13 Kempner, and now Mia Clark tapping it over. Couldn't really swing at that one, and now Austin on the attack, deep to the middle. Ocelli digs it out for Kempner. Now setting it over is Kempner, and the Dogs are on the attack. Attack Dogs, and a winner! It is Carly Banks. Ricochets off 2 Kempner players, and the second of them was Sophia Ilagan. I guess it's just Sophie, not Sophia. Sophie I always remember as being Colonel Potter's horse on MASH. beautiful horse. Deep to the middle, Kempner leading 18-14. Ocelli off fingertips at the net, goes over on the Austin side. Now it's back on the Kempner side. And a little quick set, didn't get over Brenna Kassler. Austin is controlling it, and Austin gets the point. They're within 3. It is 18-15. This would be a big comeback as they've trailed by as many as 8. Now Coach Kristen Goodman up off the bench and has some signals for Darby Moore, who is serving. Top spin serve. Clark, now Ocelli, and Ilagan just has to bump it over. Now Austin on the attack, and Darby Moore with a beautiful play. Carly Banks, rather. And she is able to get it over, and Austin with dominant defense, and it is Carly Banks. It's a 2-point game in game 1 between Austin and Kempner. The Lady Bulldogs have a chance to draw even, maybe even pass Kempner, and what a lift that would be for them. Sending it deep is Darby Moore. Ocelli, miss hit. She hit it not into the net, but under the net. So it is a 1-point game. You wonder if maybe Jennifer Lee of Kempner will call another timeout, but she doesn't. Darby Moore serves, and it's a winner for Darby. And we are tied at 18 in game 1. Tuesday night volleyball, always more fun because the football players show up after practice. And they get very enthusiastic. In fact, sometimes I think we're in danger when those football boys come to the Tuesday night volleyball match. Another timeout called by Kempner as the score is tied at 18. Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you whenever you're hurting. Next Level is here for the community, open 7 days a week from 9 until 9 for you and your family at 28, yes, that's right, 28 Greater Houston locations, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, and 4 in Katy. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone from OW to WOW. Next Level Urgent Care has you covered, and if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUCAPP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. Austin serving and looking for the lead. Deep down the middle goes Darby Moore, and Kempner needs to make good on this one. They get it over the net with Lauren Chandler, but now Austin controls deep to the far corner. Unable to get it down is Carly Banks. It's back on the Austin side. They continue to attack and a fight at the net, and the point goes to the Bulldogs, and they lead for the first time in this match. It is 19-18. And some smiles on the faces of the Bulldog girls. It's been a long, hot serving run for Darby Moore. Top spin. She does get it over. Sophia Evans sets it up for Mia Clark, but she can't get it down forcefully. And there is a whistle, and Austin touched the net. That's a break for the Cougars. We're tied again, now at 19-19. Cougars with substitutions. They send Charlize Jimenez back onto the floor, and she immediately will serve. She lets it fly with side spin. Darby Moore back setting it. And now Carly Banks tries to get it down. Can't. It is Kempner. And a little quick set that is down along the far sideline. Beautiful play by Ruth Ocelli. You know, some of these volleyball players, it's amazing. It's as if they can put one eye on the ball and another on the defense and look for the open spaces. Amazing talent. Austin gets a point as they send it deep to the Kempner backcourt, and they were just diving all over the place. They did keep it airborne, but unfortunately for the Cougars, the point goes to Austin, and it's 20-20. We might go to deuce in this first game. Now serving is Carly Banks. She serves it deep. And now Ocelli, big swing, tipped at the net. Austin's going to control. Now they get it back over with Adele Murray. Now Kempner controls, and they're going to hammer it home. But Austin is there to get it back in the air. Adele Murray sends it deep. Now she blocks, but she taps it out of bounds. Kempner has the lead back at 21-20. Charlize Jimenez to serve again, 21-20 Kempner. From the middle, lets it go with her feet on the floor. Digging it out is Kennedy. And now a fight at the net, and it stays on the Austin side. Point to the Cougars. They lead by 2. 22-20. Austin had some glorious days under head coach Amy Cataline. State championship tradition. Now deep to the middle. Gabby Kennedy to her knees to bring it up. And now a big swing by Adele Murray. Kempner somehow fighting it off, and now they swing it. Blocked onto the Kempner side, and somehow they keep it alive. Austin attacking. And a point to the Bulldogs. Some unbelievable reflexes on the part of Kempner. Lauren Chandler and her teammates kept it going. But in the end, Austin got the point, and they trailed 22-21. Now they serve it deep. Sophia Ilagan puts it up. Ocelli cross court. Austin is there on the defense. Big swing at Adele Murray and gets it down, and we're tied. It is 22-22. This first game alone has been worth the price of admission. In front of this capacity crowd inside the gym at Austin. Now serving is Ellie Pringle. And there is a fight at the net, and Elizabeth Holmquist keeps it alive for Kempner, and she helps Sophie Ilagan get the point. Kempner is back on top, 23-22. So Kempner will serve, and Layla Green is going to fire away. She likes to move to her right side of the court. Now digging it out is Austin. There is Adele Murray trying to get it down and hits it long. 24-22. And in this white knuckler, rock'em sock'em back and forth game one, Kempner is 1 point away from getting the win. Serving is Green, just gets it over the net, dug out by Adele Murray. Now Kempner attacking. It is Ocelli with a little finesse at the net. And the game goes to Kempner. Is there a violation going under the net by Austin? And as a result, Kempner gets the win, 25-22. We'll step aside and be back. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy, and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you whenever you're hurting. Next Level is open for the community 7 days a week from 9 till 9 for you and your family. They've got 28 Greater Houston locations, including Sugarland, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, that's near Travis, and 4 in Katy. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone in your family and maybe every single friend that you have in the world. From ow to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUCAPP, as in Next Level Urgent Care app. And you can text that NLUCAPP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. Next week, we're going to have the Brenham Cubs coming into the Fort Bend County area to take on the Fulshear Chargers on Tuesday night volleyball. And then we'll have Tuesday night volleyball throughout the season. We'll follow the playoffs as long as we have teams in it. And we will also have football beginning on Thursday, the 25th of August. Kempner took the opening game, 25-22. And now they have switched benches and ends of the court. Kempner is down here at this end, wearing the silver jersey tops, mostly silver. They've got the white sleeves, maroon numerals and letters trimmed in white, and wearing the black shorts, and of course Austin with the white jersey tops and the red shorts. Kempner serves first, as we have tons of sub-varsity players running in front of the table. It's madness, and we are underway in game number 2. And they've turned on the air conditioner, and all my notes are flying away. Kempner gets the first point, and because my notes were flying away, I can't tell you how it happened. But I'll do better next time. Sophia Evans swings with a right hand, a lot of air under it, hits it deep. And now on the attack, Austin tries to hammer one down with Adele Murray, but Kempner is there with the defense. Clark taps it over. Now it is Austin on the attack. She's blocked at the net. That's Bailey Harris. Harris has another opportunity, but this time she swings with her feet on the floor. Now they send it to the other side, and it is a swing, and Lauren Chandler is unable to get it down. Kempner keeping it alive with Evans. Now Ocelli from deep middle, and she hits it long, and we're tied at 1 in game 2 of this match between Kempner and Austin. Austin came into the match with 5 wins and 4 losses. Their first server in this second game, Jasmine Mumphrey, and she gets a service winner down the right sideline. I described to you the court because I'm down here at one end, the end that Kempner is defending. A little bit of a sinker serve there. And now Kempner sends it deep. Austin keeps it going. And now a swing by Carly Banks. Kempner is there on the defense. Setting it up is Kennedy. And now a big swing. It is Adele Murray, and Kempner controls. Clark back over her head. And finally getting back over is Kassler for Kempner. Now Austin fighting it again. Sigmund near the sideline is Ilagan. Now is Ocelli sending it to the deep left corner, and she's long again. And it is 2-1. Wait a minute, I think the scoreboard operator hit the wrong button. It is 2-2. Scoreboard momentarily said 3-1. It is 2-2. Mia Clark jumps and taps one over, but there is a hammered home point by the Austin Bulldogs. As Adele Murray, really it was Kempner that kind of set her up. Now wait a minute, the scoreboard has changed again. It said 2-2, now it says 4-1. But nobody's arguing about it, so I guess we're good to go. Austin serving and leading 4-1, trying to even up this match. They lost the first game 25-22. Here they come, cross court. Carly Banks off the top of the net. I heard a whistle. And the point goes to the Austin Bulldogs. They lead it 5-1. Way down at the other end, you have Jasmine Mumphrey. She gets it in the air. Sophia Evans Sets it up for Kempner. Mia Clark cannot spike it over. She has to set it over. And down the line, and a beauty! I had to check to make sure that was good. Carly Banks wailing on the volleyball and getting it just inside the sideline over on the right. It was on the line. If we had been at Wimbledon, chalk would have flown up. Kempner just trying to get things going in the second game after winning the first one. They come out a little flat here. And Austin is having every answer on defense. They are putting up a wall just behind the net. Now there's a big swing, and hitting it out is Bailey Harris. And finally, Kempner gets its second point of game two. They trail 6-2. Charlize Jimenez. No doubt her parents like Charlize Theron. Big swing by Adele Murray and gets between two blocking hands on the Kempner side and goes down for an Austin point. She got it right between Ruth Ocelli and Brenna Kassler. Austin now serving again with Adele Murray. Adele is not rolling in the deep, but she hits it deep, and Kempner returns. Ocelli, with her hand way behind her head, tries to hammer it down, but now Austin is on the attack. Kempner keeps it alive. Ocelli, big swing. Great save over there. Beautiful play by Jasmine Mumphrey, but it ends up being a Kempner point. She kept it in the air, but her teammates could not keep it in bounds. Kempner trailing 7-3 and serving again. Doing the honors is Brenna Kassler. She serves from the left side of the floor. And she sends it over there to Gabby Kennedy in the far corner. And now a beautiful cross-court bang down spike by Carly Banks. Boom indeed. And it's 8-3 Bulldogs. Speaking of former coach Amy Cataline, she and her Seven Lakes Spartans are taking on Fulshear tonight over in Katy, I believe. Ocelli sends one down the line, and it goes off of Austin hands and then past the baseline. Nothing the Bulldogs could do to save that one, and Kempner gets within 8-4. Coming off the bench is Layla Green for the Cougars, and she will immediately serve. Gets a low five from Charlize Jimenez. There's the serve, and she keeps it low. Nice fight at the net. And the point goes to Kempner as Austin evidently put a foot under the net. And another serve by Layla Green. Just gets it over the net, and a lucky bounce. It falls down on the Austin side, and Kempner gets a point to pull within 8-6. She didn't mean to do that. Knuckleball serve on the part of Green. And another point for Kempner. She's got a hot service run going here, and one more point for the Cougars would tie it. She throws the fastball that time. Austin now bringing it back. Adele Murray tipped at the net. Kempner controls. Ocelli can't swing hard. She has to just tap it over. Now a battle at the net, and it goes to the Kempner Cougars. They've tied it at 8. A double hit on the Austin side. Layla Green continuing to serve. Clockwise spin. Big swing by Austin, but denied at the net is Zoe Foster. And a beautiful block by Ocelli. And Kempner now has the lead. They were down 8-2, 7 straight points for the Cougars. Green keeps on serving. Deep middle, bumped up by Kennedy. Austin tries again, but yeah, they get that one. It was a desperate dive by Kempner to try and keep it in the air, but the point goes to the Bulldogs, and we're tied 9-all. Carly Banks ready to serve. Here it comes. Knuckleball mishandled by Kempner. It got up there on Charlize Jimenez, kind of like in baseball when you think a pitch is not coming in that hot, and maybe it just speeds up. Austin has the lead back 10-9. And now serving it out. And a poor play, just terrible by Mike Arabonlo, the head coach of the Austin Bulldogs, who can't hear what I'm saying. I'm sure he would smile if he did. He's over here along the baseline near our table, and I was trying to give him a hard time, but, you know, if you try to give a tree a hard time in the middle of the forest and there's thunder and they didn't hear you, well, what have you accomplished? Kempner has the lead back. They just got that point. It's 11-10. Ocelli serving. Jumps up in the air. She lets it fly. Now a little miscommunication on Austin's part and results in a point for Kempner. You had a ball that was kind of loose, and Darby Moore and Bailey Harris kind of looking at each other, and each thought the other was going to take it. It's 12-10 Kempner, and Austin wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
We're back in action, and Ocelli serves for Kempner. The point is underway. Mia Clark swings and throws a curveball at Austin, but the Bulldogs get it back, and now they send it over with Ellie Pringle. She cannot get it down, and now Clark jumps up. No, it wasn't Clark. Beg your pardon. It was Lauren Chandler, and she gets the winner. And all of a sudden, 2 points scored by Kempner. They scored, that's coming out of the timeout and prior to the timeout, so they got a run of 3 straight points going, and Ocelli serves again. There it goes, just gets it over the net. Here is the attack by Austin. Zoe Foster cannot get it down. Kempner is there with the defense. Ocelli leaps high, sends it way deep, but it's long. And the point goes to the Dogs. Kempner's lead is cut to 13-11. Deep at the other end, it is Gabby Kennedy serving, and a little tap over by Kempner, Sophia Evans. See, I keep calling Sophia Evans Sophie, and I keep calling Sophie Ilagan Sophia Ilagan. Ilagan, by the way, serving for Kempner. It is 14-11. The Cougars lead it. Austin's going to send it back over. Big swing. Kempner is there with a response to the Zoe Foster spike attempt. Ocelli puts it, just puts it up. That's all she could do to save it. And then it was put over by Evans, but Austin ends up getting the point. It's a point by Adele Murray. And we've got a 2-point game in game 2. Kempner won the first one, 25-22. They're the road team tonight in peaceful bucolic Pheasant Creek. Kyla Paulino swings. Kempner's going to be able to send it back, but with a little bit of finesse. It is Brenda Kassler who cannot hammer it down, and now Ocelli makes a great save. It almost hit the rafters. Evans now gets it to Ilagan, who gets it over. Now there's a big swing and a beautiful block by Kempner. Brenna Kassler denying Bailey Harris at the net. Or did she? Now that point went to Austin. I guess after the block it flew out of bounds, so the point goes to the Dogs. And they're within 14-13. Serving to try and get the lead. Mia Clark blocked at the net. Kempner keeps it alive. Clark is going to tap it over to an open space. But there was a lift on the Kempner side, and the point goes to Austin. I'm not sure who did the lift. I don't think it was Clark. It looked like she struck the ball, but maybe on the hit prior to that. Knuckleball served by Austin. Kempner's going to try to send it back. Ocelli mishits it. Austin does keep it in the air, however, and they look for an open spot. Ilagan keeps it alive. Ocelli from deep just punches it over with a set. Looking for the open spot. And who got that point? Kempner gets the point because one of the Austin players, touched the top of the net. Sophia Evans to serve from the middle for Kempner. The Cougars leading at 15-14, and they won the first game 25-22. There's a big dip spike attempt by Bailey Harris. Now backing up for Kempner is Clark. Cannot get it down, but Austin gets the winner. I'm just, trying to make the proper ID. That was Adele Murray who got the spike down, and we're tied at 15. Going to 25 in this game, too. And Ocelli trying to dig it out and set it up for a teammate, set it a little bit too long into the net, and nothing that Kempner could do to return it at that point. So the Bulldogs have a 16-15 lead. And serving it into the net for Austin is Jasmine Mumphrey. I didn't ask her if she's related to the infielder Jerry Mumphrey. Used to play for the Padres, way back when it was Jack Murphy Stadium. Now serving for Kempner at Charlize Jimenez. And the point goes to Austin as she hits it long. 17-16, the Bulldogs lead. And it's Adele Murray who was serving, or was it Ellie Pringle? I believe it was Ellie Pringle, and it's a service winner. 18-16, Austin on top. No, correction, it was not Ellie Pringle who served, it was Adele Murray. Pringle is on the floor, however. She's right there at the net. Now a little back set for Kempner, and Kassler cannot get it down. Austin now attacking and sending it through the block at the net. Carly Banks with a winner for Austin. Got it between two Kempner forearms, and it's 19-16, and Austin looking pretty good in the second game, trying to even up the match. Murray serves. Now it sets up Ocelli. She can't swing hard. Austin is now going to attack. Down the line goes Bailey Harris, but Kempner right there with the defense. Now Austin has it on their side. A nice set. They send it deep off Kempner fingertips. Ocelli blocked at the net, keeps it alive, gets it over. Now Austin will try to put the hammer down, but they cannot get it to go. Bailey Harris sent it over, and now Kempner with a point. The Cougars were down 19-16. Now it's 19-17. They make a substitution. They bring in some more height with Elizabeth Holmquist. Meanwhile, Kassler serves. She lets it fly. Knuckleball deep to the right corner. There is a big swing and a winner, Bailey Harris. Austin gets the point, and they lead it 20-17. They make substitutions. They bring in Darby Moore, and let's see. Adele Murray has a seat. They looks like they sent out at least two players, but I was obstructed. I couldn't tell you who all of them were. Darby Moore's serve hits the top of the tape, goes over. Kempner sends it back. Now Austin on the attack, and a spike that'll be a winner for Austin as Carly Banks got a lot of ball right there, and it's 21-17. It ricocheted kind of like a pinball off of two different Kempner players and bounced beyond the baseline. Darby Moore to serve again for the Dogs, and a timeout taken. We'll take it with them. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy, and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the volleyball school makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Kempner took its time coming back from their bench after they called timeout, but they lose the first point after that break. They trail 22-17 here in Game 2 against the Austin Bulldogs. Now the swing by Darby Moore sends it deep. Bumped up by Jimenez of Kempner. Ocelli tried to keep it low, but she had to get under it just to get air under it just to get it over the net. And now a winner for Austin. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. And Carly Banks, instead of hammering away, just tapped it over. And the winner makes it 23-17, Austin. Darby Moore serving again. Ocelli bumps it up. Now they're going to send it over for a quick set attempt by Lauren Chandler, but Austin is there to return. Ocelli's going to get it back. She swings big, off fingertips at the net. Austin keeps it alive. Here they come on the attack, and it's a point for the Bulldogs as Carly Banks batters the block, and it goes out of bounds after Kempner touched it, so it's 24-17. One more point will give the Austin Bulldogs the Game 2 win and even this match up. Kempner just trying to keep it alive. Ocelli behind her head. Finds an empty spot, a little humpback spike. Little bit of a change up there. She couldn't hit it with full force, but she does get the point. It makes it 24-18. Layla Green of Kempner serving to keep Game 2 alive. Spins it, and with backspin, sends it deep. Now Darby Moore, and now a cross-court attempt. Did it touch fingertips at the net? Austin is saying Kempner fingertips touched it, and they're right. The point goes to the Dogs, and Game 2 goes to the Dogs. 25-18, they win this second game, and we know at this point that we are going to go at least 4 games, maybe 5. Hi, Officer Ryder. Thank you for everything that you do for Fort Bend ISD. We will take a break, and we'll come back to this match that is now even on VypeFortBend.com, Austin and Kempner.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the volleyball school makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
VypeFortBend.com Tuesday Night Volleyball, presented by the Volleyball School, brought to you by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all. Unbeatable internet made to do anything so you can do anything. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations. You can get the best prices on tires and anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. All 4 locations open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Next Level Urgent Care, 28 locations in Greater Houston, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Longmeadow, Greatwood, and 4 in Katy. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. By Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway, and you'll feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. Also brought to you by the Needville Insurance Agency. Put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavin, the Needville Insurance Agency team, will shop all those carriers, find the lowest premium for you on your home insurance, your car insurance, flood insurance, or all 3. I'm covered with all 3 with the Needville Insurance Agency. Call them at 979-793-7411. And, of course, the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and coming soon to Aliana. Bulldog fans, Kempner fans, it's right close to you on West Belford, tucked in there between Kempner, Austin, Travis, and Foster. We're underway in the 3rd game. Kempner and Austin tied at 1 in this match. Austin is defending the end of the court that is closest to us now, and a big swing by Carly Banks, but she is blocked at the net by Holmquist of Kempner, and the Cougars get the first point. Kempner won the first game 25-22, and they lost the second one. Austin coming back for a 25-18 decision, and now Austin receiving serve. The left-hander Bailey Harris tries to get it down, but Kempner responds. Now Ocelli. It is off of Carly Banks and far beyond the baseline. Another point for the Cougars, and they're up 2-0. We'll have football starting Thursday, August 25th, and we'll have games Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday, sometimes twice on Saturday. So what more do you want? We got volleyball every Tuesday night and at least 3 football games later in the week. 2-0 Kempner, and they're trying to get another point. Now Austin has it on the near side, and Carly Banks sends it deep, but a nice save by Jimenez. Now here comes Kempner on the attack. Ocelli hits it wide. Got down beyond the left sideline, and Austin gets its first point of this 3rd game. And they trail 2-1. Jasmine Mumphrey just gets one over the net through the changeup. Ocelli blocked at the net, and a beautiful effort. I don't know who should get credit. It's either Adele Murray or Ellie Pringle, or both of them can get half a block. It rattled around and went down on the Kempner side. That point to the Bulldogs, and we're tied at 2. There is the swing by Jasmine Mumphrey. Ocelli sends it back to the middle of the court, does get it over the net. Easy return for Austin, and a bang down spike. Beautiful timing by Adele Murray, who was rolling in the deep right there. And she gets the point. 3 straight for the Bulldogs, and they lead it 3-2 in game 3 of this match. The costumed Bulldogs let's say he's making the rounds. Or is that a she? I don't know which one they brought. Now there's a big bang by Bailey Harris, but Kempner is there equal to the task. And the Cougars sending it back. And they hit it long. 4 straight points now. Austin gets that point and lead it 4-2. Mumphrey gets it over the top of the net. It crawls over. Kempner tries to control. They can't get it back over. And it's a run of 5 straight points for the Lady Bulldogs. It is 5-2. Mumphrey still serving. Lets it fly. Knuckleball. Dug out by Ilagan. And there is Ocelli, who breaks the streak with a hard spike down the right sideline, and it's 5-3, Kempner trailing. The Cougars will start serving again. I thought it was going to be Jimenez, but it's Ilagan. She lets it go. Dug out by her counterpart, Kennedy, for Austin. And another winner for Austin. Banging it down hard was Carly Banks. Or was it? I'm not sure if it was Carly Banks or Bailey Harris. I might not be a smart man, but I know that Adele Murray is now serving with her team leading 6-3. Kempner trying to get it over. Too many hits on the Cougars side. And another point for the Bulldogs. They lead it 7-3. Does the Bulldog mascot have a nickname? The Bulldog mascot?
Good question.
Our research team is working on it. Spike. Thank you. LaQuisha Dickerson, head girls basketball coach, with the assist there. All right, back to action. 7-3. Austin leads Kempner and almost got the winner from Carly Banks, but Kempner keeps it going now. Ocelli gets it over, trying to find an open space, and Murray gets it back alive for the Austin Bulldogs. Sets up Carly Banks, and that's the hardest spike of the night. 8-3. You know, the football boys who are in the stands tonight, they look a little subdued. I guess that Coach Arabonlo and new Kempner head football coach Troy DeGar have been working their players pretty hard. You know, when the district matches start, they'll show up on Tuesday nights and they'll be giving everyone heck. Kempner does capture a point to close within 8-4. Now a substitution for Austin. Adele Murray takes a seat, and they bring on Gabby Kennedy, the libero. And I think we might have a Kempner player out there that has not been playing. Yes, into the game for the first time, Mackenzie Vaughn serving for the Cougars. Now Carly Banks through a block of the net. Vaughn with a nice save on the Kempner side. Now Ocelli bumps it over and double hit. Double hit by Ocelli on the Kempner side, and another point for the Austin Bulldogs. They lead at 9-4. We're in the third game of this match. Kempner won the first. Austin won the second one. So we know we're going for at the bare minimum, which is fine because we want our great sponsors to have a chance to tell you that they are sponsors. It's going to be a long year, and we're going to add some sponsors, and it's going to be great, and we are your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports. Kassler tried to get one down for Kempner, but Austin sent it back. Now it's on the Kempner side one more time. Skirmish at the net. Now it's on the Austin side. Carly Banks hits it deep and long. They're kind of hoping that it would have hit Kempner fingertips at the net, but no such luck. Kempner gets within 9-5, and Ocelli is now serving. Gets the go-ahead from the officials, and here it comes. Knuckleball. And it's just going to be a tap over by Kennedy. Kempner might be able to do something serious with this, and Clark tries to go for the deep corner, but she hit it long. Austin now leads 10-5. Spike, the Bulldog, is being sent underneath the bleachers to find a ball that rolled out of sight. He went in there, he sniffed it out, he got the ball out from under there. I'm embellishing the story a little bit. Oh, what a nice, nice velocity on the serve by Carly Banks, but she hits it into the net, does Kempner a favor. It is now 10-6. And Kassler will serve for Kempner. She's in the middle of the court, lets it fly, coming at us. Carly Banks digs it out. And her set was a little bit too far, hit the net as it came back down. And it's another Kempner point. 10-7 our score. And there is a nice serve with a lot of sink on it by Kassler, but Austin kept it in the air. Now it's on the Kempner side. Big swing by Clark. Can't get it down. And they're going to set up the back set for Zoe Foster. And it's a point to Kempner because she hit the red and white antenna on the right side of the net. And now the score is 10-8. Kassler continuing the serve, just gets it over. Austin don't get the big swing from Mumphrey. She just has to keep her feet on the floor, and a point for Austin. A miss hit on the Kempner side. It's 11-8, Bulldogs leading. Gabby Kennedy to serve for Austin, wearing the black libero jersey. There it goes. Dug out by Kempner. They go side to Clark, and she hit it off the red and white antenna. Another point to the Dogs, 12-8. And Kennedy will fire away again. There he goes with top spin to the far corner, and Kempner has a hard time sending it over, and it is good! Oh, what a beautiful save by Layla Green. Austin left it alone, thought it was going to go out, but they couldn't believe their eyes when they saw it land on the line. It's 12-9. Kempner is within 3, and they send out Sophia Evans to serve. And Mackenzie Vaughn back into the game for the second time. Every once in a while, just like a tennis player, just watching a ball fly thinking it's going to go out on his or her side of the net, watches the ball land and it's good instead of out. The officials talked it over and made sure, and they are in agreement that last point went to the Cougars, but still the Cougars trail it 12-9 in this third game of a 5-set match. Evans sends it deep to the middle. Here comes Austin on the attack. It's Jasmine Mumphrey gets the winner down the left sideline. Wait a minute. No, it's a point to Austin. Kempner thought it was their point. I'm not sure what they thought would have been illegal about that, because it was a beauty by Mumphrey. And it's 13-9. Off the bench for Austin comes Kyla Paulino, and she will serve from the middle. There goes her serve deep to the middle, and Ilagan gets it out. Now Vaughn swings away. Can't quite get it down. Good defense by Austin. Now it is Mumphrey. She's trying to get one to an open space, and she does. Deflected at the net. It just died and found an open spot on the floor, and it's 14-9. Paulino serves again. Beautiful knuckleball. Clark returns it now. Clark gets it back. Doesn't swing away, but she does get a winner. When Austin dug it out after Clark hit it softly, they kind of served it up into the net, and all momentum was lost for Austin. But they still lead it 14-10 in the third game of this 5-set match. Jimenez serves for Kempner. The lefty swing by Bailey Harris is good, just inside the baseline. 15-10. Austin on top, trying to take a 2-1 lead in the best of 5. Next week's Tuesday night volleyball match is Brenham at Fulshire. Now Kempner attacking with Ocelli, and it gets down. It was off the hands of Paulino, who couldn't touch it again. She was trying to get out of the way of her teammates, and she kind of bumped into Mumfries, and the point goes to Kempner, but it's still a 5-point Austin advantage. 15-10 as Ilagan serves for the Cougars. Paulino sets it up, and Kempner with a beautiful block. Ocelli gets the point, and it was either Ocelli or Kassler. They were right there together, and together they make a pretty good blocking tandem. And Kempner is within 15-11. Another discussion. One of the corner judges, a girl wearing a Kempner shirt, comes over to the official in the tall chair. And he had to tell her something. I'm not sure what he had to tell her. But she did look a little bit sheepish as opposed to cougarish. And now he's calling the corner line judge back. And now she looks a little embarrassed. It's okay. You know, the thing about these extracurricular activities, the sports that we love so much, they're just, they're character builders, you know? All right, well, the line judge is back in place. Kempner trails 15-12 in the Cougars serve. Carly Banks hits it deep and long. Another point to the Cougars. They're within 2. It's 15-13. And a good judgment there by Jimenez. She looked at it, looked like she was going to dive for it, let it go, and it was long. And there, a nice serve by Ilagan. Carly Banks gets it down in front of Ilagan. Oh, that was a thing of beauty, and they get back to a 3-point lead. Ellie Pringle comes off the bench for Austin. Gabby Kennedy sits down. Murray serves to the middle. Kempner trying to go on the attack. They just get it over. Now the Dogs. Big left-handed swing, Bailey Harris. Kempner controlling. Now Vaughn for Kempner. Cannot get it to go down. Austin going to send it back over. Ilagan digs it out. Gets it to Evans. Now Chile, and it's good. And a drink almost fell to the floor, and it was saved by Officer Ryder. That was as good a play as I've seen tonight. Was there anything liquid in the bottom there? It was still a great play. 16-14. Austin leading. But my, that was a nice spike by Ocelli. And now Vaughn serving. Side spin as Austin sends it back. Banks blocked at the net. Ilagan. Now Evans. Now Ocelli blocked at the net. Goes way up in the air. And now Austin will fight for it. And it is blocked out of bounds. Point to the Dogs. Bailey Harris got good wood on that one. And it's 17-14. No timeout, just substitutions. Paulino and Harris come off, and Darby Moore comes on. So too does Zoe Foster. Top spin serve by Moore, but Kempner's going to be able to handle it. Ocelli goes long, and it's good! Oh, that ball had eyes. And it's 17-15. Kempner gets the serve back. The Cougars not going away. They don't want to concede this third game. This match is tied at 1 game all. We're, just in case you're a little rusty on your volleyball, we haven't broadcasted any matches in a long time. It's best of 5 at the varsity level. And Austin hits it long. Yes, they hit it long. Kempner gets the point. The Cougars are within 1. It is 17-16, and Ocelli will serve. There goes a Star Wars fan. Austin has the serve and firing away down the line, and good. Finesse by Zoe Foster. Wait a minute. Okay, I think it counts. I think there might have been some doubt in Kempner minds as to whether she carried the ball a bit. But it's a point. Austin, 18-16. And Carly Banks hits it hard. Now back over the head goes Evans, and now it is Austin attacking. Great dig there by Kempner, and now Ocelli down the middle, but it was long. Point to Austin, 19-16. The Dogs are on top. And I didn't give credit where it was due. Layla Green made an excellent dig for Kempner on that point, but to no avail. Now Carly Banks serves. It's a hot one. Goes to the far corner, goes over a rafter. And now there is a big swing by Brenna Kassler. Can't get it down. Austin now controlling. And off the block goes down a winner for Jasmine Mumphrey. And it's 20-16. Spike is wagging his tail more, and a timeout called by Kempner. Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball, and they support you whenever you're hurting. Next Level is here for the community. They're open 7 days a week from 9 to 9 for you and your family at 28 Greater Houston locations. They've got locations in Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, and 4 in Katy. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUC-APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. That is text NLUC-APP to 313131. Next Level Urgent Care, they'll get you in line. It is 20-16, Austin on top in Game 3 in this best of 5. It is all even at 1, and Carly Banks served. Now it is Clark trying to hit one deep, but Banks digs it out. Now cross court they go, and it's Jasmine Mumphrey. Cannot get it down. Now O'Chilly, she can't spike it, she just has to bump it. That's all she was in a position to do. And Ellie Pringle with the winner for Austin. And that just makes me think of enjoying the college baseball postseason when the Aggies ate so many Pringles in the dugout every time they scored a run. And there's a fight at the net, and Austin wins the fight. 22-16, they lead it, as it was Zoe Foster who was stronger than the Kempner block. When the ball went down on the Kempner side, it's 22-16. A hot serve by Banks, and it's good! Kempner let it go, and they shouldn't have. 23-16 is now the score. Austin on a roll. They have scored 5 straight. Carly Banks fires it. She likes to hit that ball hard, and it is off the forearms of Layla Green and into the stands. 24-16, Kempner is trailing, and now Austin can smell victory in Game 3. Carly Banks, boy, she likes to hit that ball hard. But she moves away from the right corner to the middle of the floor, leaps and fires. Sends it deep, and it's a winner! Vaughn couldn't send it up. It just went sideways after it came off of her hand. That will do it for Game 3. The Dogs win it 25-16. They're up 2-1, and they will try to finish this thing off in Game 4 when we return on VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County high school sports.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, Office Max, and OfficeDepot.com.
VypeFortBend.com, Tuesday Night Volleyball, presented by the Volleyball School. Brought to you this evening by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all. Unbeatable internet, made to do anything so you can do anything. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the best prices on tires and anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. All 4 locations open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Next Level Urgent Care with 28, yeah, that's right, I said 28 locations in Greater Houston, including Sugarland, Sienna, Longmeadow, right here close to Austin and Travis, Greatwood, and 4 locations in Katy. From owl to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. By Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen is on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. You will feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. And by the Needville Insurance Agency. Put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavinaugh and the Needville Insurance Agency team shop all those insurance carriers, and they'll find the very lowest premium for you. He'll save you money on your car insurance, your home insurance, flood insurance, or all 3. 979-793-7411 or go to needvilleinsurance.com. And, of course, the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy, and coming soon to Aliana on West Belfort, tucked in between Kempner, Austin, Travis, and Foster. Domingo Martinez telling me that it will probably be open sometime in September. All right, here we go. Game 4, Kempner's got to win to keep this thing alive, and they serve with Sophia Evans from the near end. And there is Pringle trying to tap one down for Austin in the middle. Now it is Clark who fires away from Kempner, and it goes long, and she kind of wrinkles her face kind of like that gymnast. I can't remember her name, but they put her on commercials because she wrinkled up her face when she didn't like the judges' scores or something. Okay, well, that was a point to Austin, and now Mackenzie Vaughn in there for Kempner. I'm not blaming her for this. It was a team effort, but there were 4 hits on the Kempner side, and so Austin has a 2-0 lead. I think that is Abigail Varghese serving. No, it is not. I'm sorry. My apologies. Jasmine Mumphrey, and another point for Austin, as Kempner simply could not get it back over the net clean. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. That's what happened. And I wonder how long Jennifer Lee will wait to take a timeout. It is 3-0. Ocelli gets it up in the air. Now it's going to be Vaughn sending it to the right corner, but it's dug out by Gabby Kennedy. Here comes Austin on the attack, and Carly Banks tapped out of bounds. And finally, a point for Kempner. And they trail 3-1 in this game 4, which they must win to continue playing. I mean, not forever, tonight, if they're going to play a 5th. Charlize Jimenez serves for Austin, and now Pringle off fingers, tips of Kempner, gets it down, and it's 4-1. Pringle will serve for Austin. Middle of the far baseline, here it comes. Knuckleball. And that one almost tapped down by Elizabeth Holmquist, who's into the game for Kempner. Now it is Vaughn in the middle. She's going to get a chance to spike, and it is blocked at the net. It was either Banks or Pringle, not sure who. But Austin blocked it down, and Kempner is trailing 5-1. Pringle to serve again. Here it comes. Correction, that was Adele Murray who was serving. Pringle was at the net, and It's another mistake, an unforced error again for Kempner, and they trail 6-1. And I think we might have a Jennifer Lee timeout, so the Cougars can talk it over here pretty soon. But they do play this point. Evans setting it up, and Holmquist gets it down. Might have gotten away with the lift there, but I didn't have the best view of it. They do score a point to make it 6-2. And they'll have Ilagan to serve. Ponytail swinging, she fires. That one sunk a little bit. Carly Banks back over her head. Now Austin just sets it over. Evans gonna set it up for Ocelli. And it's a point for the Cougs. She spiked it hard and it bounced off the block and fell on the Austin side. 6-3, Cougars trying to come back. Ilagan serves it into the net. Oh, scratch my back with a hacksaw. That is not what the Cougars needed. And serving for Austin will be Darby Moore. Holds her arm extended into the air. Now Ocelli bumps it up. Now Evans back to Ocelli. Tapping it down the left sideline and off of the Austin block out of bounds. Point to Kempner. They get within 7-4. Wouldn't it be appropriate if our first broadcasted match of the year went 5? Vaughn to serve. She runs up and gets a lot of air under that one. Carly Banks, cross court, dug out by Kempner. Evans setting it up for Ocelli, hits it softly, can't find the open spot. Now Carly Banks again. Vaughn digs it out near the sideline. Evans sets it up and Ocelli just has to set it over, goes deep with it. And there is Zoe Foster with a little left-hand tap, and it's good. 8-4, Austin gets the point, and the lead is back up to 4. Carly Banks waiting to serve. There's a substitution for Austin that sends Gabby Kennedy back onto the floor. And now the official gives the go-ahead to Carly Banks. Knuckleball serve. Evans going to set it up for Ocelli. She's blocked, and a beauty at the net. And dancing with joy is Ellie Pringle. She said, I don't think so, or something to that effect. And it's now a 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Trying to close this match out in 4 games. Carly Banks. And a second whistle. What happened? One of the Kempner players, I guess, had a foot under the net or something, and it's 10-4. Carly Banks serves again. Hot down the near sideline, and it had a little break in it, and it went off the forearm of Charlize Jimenez. A little break at the last instant, and it's a 7-point lead, the biggest one that the Bulldogs have enjoyed in Game 4. We will take a timeout with them on VypeFortBend.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Back to live action, and Kempner trying to come back. They're down 11-4, and if they lose this game, this match is over. And another point to Austin. Another unforced Kempner error, and the Cougar girls are starting to look a little bit tired at this point. Carly Banks to serve. Hits it hard down the near sideline, and getting it up in the air this time is Jimenez. Ocelli off a block. Austin keeps it in the air and will be able to attack themselves. And Jasmine Mumphrey comes up with the point. It's 12-5. Mia Clark re-enters the game. Ruth Ocelli to serve. Right in front of us, and here goes her serve. Sends it deep to the middle with a knuckleball action on it, which means pretty much no action. And there is a battle at the net, and it is won by Jasmine Mumphrey of Austin. It's 13-5. They're smelling victory, and Adele Murray comes back onto the floor. I asked the Austin girls all at once, who's the best player? And they didn't say there was any one best player, but they named Gabby Kennedy, Carly Banks, and Adele Murray. And there is a point for Kempner. They finally break the drought. The score now 13-6. They trail by 7. Going to 25. Austin wants to finish this in 4. The Cougars have other ideas. Sometimes, however, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. There's a serve by Kassler of Kempner, and a winner. It is Adele Murray. She came off the bench for instant offense, and bang, zoom to the floor. 14-6 is the score. And now they bring in, the Dogs, bring in Kyla Paulino, who immediately goes to the baseline and serves. Kempner trying to send it back. Evans cross court to Clark. She can only bump it over. That's all she can do. And there is a big swing. Adele Murray, another one. You know, we don't have StatCast in here to tell us how hard that came off of her hand, but I'm guessing, you know, more than 60 miles an hour. 15-6. Ocelli digs it. Now Clark sends it back to Ocelli, but she has to hit from deep. Doesn't get a whole lot on it. Now Austin attacking. Carly Banks goes cross court, can't get it down. Now Evans, now Clark. Oh, what an athletic play! And Clark somehow scores. She had to go way back behind her head. I don't think she was even in a position to keep her eye on the ball. She just swung and prayed and hit it, and it went down. Great play, but still Kempner remains facing an 8-point deficit. It's 15-7. Evans serves. Now the lefty swing, Bailey Harris for Austin. It gets down, and the Dogs get back to a 16-7 lead. Jasmine Mumphrey lets it fly with her feet on the floor. Ocelli, Evans, now Holmquist in the middle for Kempner. She's blocked at the net. Another try for Kempner. It is Vaughn. She's blocked at the net by guess who? Adele Murray. And it's 17-7, a 10-point game. The biggest lead that Austin has had in Game 4, and you know they've got to be smelling victory as a good Bulldog does. And another unforced error by Kempner as Mia Clark set it, but she set it a little bit too far. It brushed the net, and her teammate was unable to get the ball back in the air. 18-7. Austin pulling away a little bit here. Mumphrey gets it to Holmquist across the net. Holmquist taps it, can't get it down. Austin will return. Carly Banks, battle at the net, and Austin wins another one. And it's 19-7. Kristen Goodman, the head coach, standing over on the sideline. The ball finds her after the point ends, and she picks it up and gives it to Mumphrey. Mumphrey fires away again. Nice dig by Kempner, and they do get it over with Lauren Chandler. Back set, and another winner, Bailey Harris. It is 20-7. Coach Goodman very pleased, going up and down the sideline, smiling, clapping, and just very happy with the way her team is executing, and her team looks like they are in great physical condition. You know, as Clubber Lang would say, they got a whole lot of mo. They do fail on that point, though, with the serve into the net. I don't think they have any worries, however. They're leading 20-8. They only need 5 more points. Kempner needs to put together a big rally to save this one. Jimenez serves it, and it's a point for Kempner, mishandled down there at the other end by Austin. It's 20-9. Stranger things have happened. My family watches Stranger Things. I don't. And there's a nice dig by Kennedy, but her feet slipped out from under her. And a couple of other Bulldogs slipped as they were diving to save it. And Kempner has now scored 3 straight points. Maybe they're making a comeback here. They trail 20-10 in the fourth. And there's another service winner by Kempner as Jimenez throws him a knuckleball. And we might see an Austin timeout here momentarily. You don't want to celebrate too early. All right, now it's on the Austin side, and they tap it. Kempner keeps it alive. It is Ocelli down the left sideline, and can't get it down. Great defense by Austin, and Austin hits the red and white antenna, signifying that they hit it wider than they should as the ball passed over the net. Carly Banks kind of mishit it. And now it's 5 straight points for Kempner. And there goes the serve of Jimenez, but there was a whistle and a violation by Austin. The Bulldog girls are not really sure what they did wrong. And it is a point to Kempner. They have scored 6 straight. It's 20-13. Jimenez almost gets it down. Now on the attack, Carly Banks blocked at the net. Kempner keeps it alive. And one more point. No, too many hits. Lauren Chandler diving over there toward the bleachers. Almost kept it alive, but it is now 21-13. So the Bulldogs 4 points away from victory. Kempner still trailing by 8. And that is Adele Murray serving. Ocelli bumps it, now gets it back, now fires away, and a point to the Cougars. As at the other end, Mumphrey was trying to set it up in the air, and it kind of went between her hands and ended up being a multiple hit. Sophie Ilagan serves for Kempner, which trails 21-14. Back set by Pringle. Her spike goes off of Ocelli and out of bounds. Point to the Dogs. It is 22-14. Off the bench to serve is Darby Moore. Darby moves the ball from one hand to the other, wiping her hands off on the side of her shirt. Now it ticks off the top of the net. And it is going to be a back set there by Kassler. But it goes out. Point to the Dogs. They lead it 23-14. They're 2 points away from a win. And there's Darby Moore serving. Ocelli trying to get a big point. Dug out nicely by Kennedy. Here comes Austin on the attack. Cross court and down! Darby Moore! 24-14, and now, unless Kempner finds a way to score 10 straight points, they're going to take the short ride back over to Voss Road and Highway 6. I guess more accurately, it's Voss Road, and it's out. Doesn't matter. Win for Austin, 25-14. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. The official just telling everybody to line up because we're going to do the handshake thing. I'm sorry, I did a very poor job calling that final point. I got all obsessed about the intersection where Kempner is. Bernie. Voss and Bernie. Anyway, the final score, Austin, after losing the first game 25-22, comes back to win games 2, 3, and 4. 25-18, 25-16, and 25-14. So Austin improves now to 6-4 on the season. Kempner not doing too bad. And they're just getting ready for district play New head coach Jennifer Lee, new program. Things going pretty well. And I wonder if after a loss, Coach Lee would let me interview her. Probably not. She probably just wants to head on home. And I think I might do the same myself. So we'll take a quick break and be back on VypeFortBend.com to wrap this one up for you.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you whenever you're hurting. They're there for the community, open 7 days a week, 9 till 9 for you and your family with 28 Greater Houston locations. And in Fort Bend County, they've got one in Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow. They've got 4 locations in Katy alone. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From owl to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. Well, we really appreciate you being with us, and here on VypeFortBend.com, we start with volleyball, and this was our first broadcast of the 2022-2023 year, and the winners are the Austin Bulldogs in 4 games over the Kempner Cougars. Next Tuesday at about the same time, we will have the match between Fulshire and Brenham. And then on Thursday the 25th, we'll begin our football coverage where we have at least 3 football games a week on VypeFortBend.com, and sometimes 4, if there are 2 games on Saturday. Roger Smith and Patrick Kinnick and also our good friend James Kovaleski will be a part of the broadcasts, and we hope you never get tired of us. We're just going to keep bringing you Fort Bend County High School sports because we absolutely love it. These precious kids, they play. They inspire us all. They show great enthusiasm. They entertain us, and they're giddy. And I think you can hear some in the background, and they're just having a good time. Youth, it's a beautiful thing. All right, so I will talk to you on Tuesday night for the Fulshire-Brenham volleyball match. So from peaceful, bucolic Pheasant Creek in Sugar Land, Roger Smith and the entire VypeFortBend.com, Merle Bertrand, Suna Venkat saying so long, and we will talk to you next Tuesday for Tuesday night volleyball. Good night, everybody.